Did you hear knocking?
I heard a couple taps.
Wait, what's that? What is it?
It's a note.
Somebody left this note at the door.
Yes.
Good morning, puppets. Prepare to dance and scream because I am going to teach you a powerful lesson. What?
Oh my goodness.
Follow me into the sky and clouds, or you will pay. What in the world? Look, do you see up there? The sky and clouds that we're supposed to follow. You think that's what it meant?
What else could it have meant?
We're outside here trying to make sense of it. We looked up and we saw this. And we're supposing that's what it must mean.
But there's sky and clouds over there too.
Wait, what is that thing? The frustrating part is we don't know who our adversary is. Someone is messing with us, we don't know why or how they're doing it. I worry that we're being led into some sort of cat and mouse game. But the note warned that we would pay a price if we didn't go along, and so I feel we have no choice but to play ball.
Well, the part I like, it says, the ever-changing sky seems to stir the mysteries and memories of our past with the beauty of today and the hope of tomorrow.
It said to follow into the sky and clouds.
Oh, it's made of some sort of tiles. Looks like a gateway.
It is a gateway. I don't know where it goes to. This opening leads somewhere. What's that around the corner?
Oh, this! What is this? Oh no, it has the same handwriting. Attention, scum!
It says, "Attention, scum. You have entered my maze. Follow my clues until you reach the X. Solve this mystery or pay the sweet price." Apparently we're going to be receiving clues that will lead us to an X. We're going to have to keep track of what's going on here, so fortunately we brought our field notes.
Our handy dandy field notes.
We're going to see if we can turn the tables on whoever this person is and why they're doing this. But first we have to get to the bottom of it. I believe we're supposed to head this way. Well, I presume we're supposed to follow the yellow brick road. Onward to the land of Oz. We're off to meet the wizard, I should say. Wait, I recognize this. I know this place. It's called Sand Creek. What are we doing here? Where is he? Are we supposed to meet him? Hey, what's this thing?
This, right here.
We found some sort of monument.
Oh. You're right, Sand Creek.
Some sort of display called Archaeology on the Sand Creek. Seems to be a detailing of the history of Sand Creek.
Wow.
Beginning with the Wichita Indians who lived here in grass houses and the archaeologists of the 20th century who discovered their village here. Look at those arrowheads. Pottery shards, projectile point, and knife. discovered in this creek bank. First Americans left signs that they hunted and camped along Sand Creek. Incoming settlers found stone tools and pieces of broken pots. Both professional and amateur archaeologists have collected and saved the traces of the past. Every year, Kansans work to learn more about these first Americans. This is a map. Okay, it's like an unfolding story. Told in geographic locations. We are right here. But why have we been brought here? Hey, what's that?
Oh, this?
What's it say?
It says F.
All right.
F?
I don't see how that connects to this.
Does it go with the storyboard somewhere?
I don't see how that's not enough information. We found a piece of paper that says F.
Should we write it down in our field notes?
Yes, please do. It could be part of a code.
Okay.
Or maybe even like a web address or something.
Okay. Exactly how should I document this?
Write down 1F. We got to keep moving though. What a fascinating story. I'd like to come back here at some point so we can learn more about the archaeology at this creek bed.
Yeah. I'm just puzzled by this F.
F. Who knows? We're just entering the town of North Newton. Well, I think we got a long march ahead. All right, I see something ahead.
It looks like another monument.
All right, we better go to it. This one's called the Ancient Peoples of Kansas. Another storyboard dating back to 11,000 BC. Ancestors of Native Americans were farmers living in villages, nomadic hunters who followed bison herds, and mound builders whose distinctive burial mounds gave them their name. And apparently, they came to this continent via a land bridge from the opposite hemisphere. The classic Plains native peoples began about 700 years ago, living in large groups. And they hunted buffalo on the Great Plains. And here along the Sand Creek Trail, early Wichita tribe pottery fragments and knife and blade were found. We got horse prints for the warriors chasing after the buffalo. Ooh. I think I see the next clue. What does it say this time?
It's an I.
Another letter.
Okay.
We have 2 letters now, F and I. And we have completed another obstacle on this course. We are now at point number 2. Yep, we made it from there to there. Got to keep going. There's a lot of history here about the timeline of Native Americans who camped right behind us here. Cross over here. This one is called Settling the Prairie. I Comes from the book of Sand County Almanac. And here we have a history of the prairie beginning in ancient times and how grasslands were renewed by things like wildfire. The prairie is shaped by extremes, blazing summers, frigid winters, long droughts, heavy rains, high winds, and fire. Native plants and animals are adapted to survive these changing environmental conditions. And so the landscape is never the same. The grasslands of the Great Prairie are constantly renewing themselves. This is what the original prairie looked like, tall grass. Well, I don't understand, there's no clue this time.
Are you sure there's no clue this time? What's that?
Oh, very good.
Is it in, or is it a...
Well, the other cards we found were upright like this.
Okay.
So it's gotta be an N.
Okay, we'll go with N. And getting out the handy dandy field notebook.
Fin. F-I-N. Fin.
F-I-N? I don't know anybody named Finn, or anybody with F-I-N, I don't think. Finger?
Finish?
Okay.
Maybe it's saying you're finished?
No, hopefully it doesn't say that. What? F-I-N. It could be finished.
We have gone from location 1, 2, 3, and the map says to continue north. That way. I just can't wait to find out who our adversary is. So when we finally catch up with him, we'll see who turns the tables on who. I'll tell you something about me. I don't like being jerked around, especially by some anonymous person trying to make a fool out of us.
Yeah, he called us puppets.
We'll see who dances like a puppet when this is over. Seems the mystery continues this way. I can only imagine what's next.
Boy, hopefully nothing jumps out of these bushes. I think we've been watching all those kung fu movies.
You might have to use some of that kung fu.
Look out!
Nice try, nice try.
You hear that?
Yes. Sounds like running water.
A bubbling brook.
Whoa, watch out.
Whoa!
You're small enough you could almost drop through there. You better be careful.
That's almost a booby trap. Oh my.
Does that feel sturdy?
Not really.
Oh boy. Sounds like you have a bird that's happy to see you.
I want my next photo shoot taken here. What do you think?
Very funny.
It smells really good. You smell the embers. Let's spend some time here.
Yes, lots of birds hanging out around here.
Spring is in the air. There's butterflies and birds and bees. This is perfect.
Yes, I like it here. All right. We've reached outpost number 4. Sand Creek Trail invites the community to take a walk in the woods. People of all ages and fitness levels can enjoy the trail, from running to bird watching, finding a bench for meditation, or exploring the creek.
It is very beautiful looking. Wow, look.
Yes, a nature trail that follows the creek.
Okay.
Here's a map. It goes in a circuit.
Oh. Tom, look, the clue.
Oh. Somebody was here before us. Clue number 4. The letter D. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Okay, so we have number 4 and the letter D.
Are we getting anywhere on this?
Find.
I think you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Numerical order.
Find.
The word is find. Find what?
I have no idea. I would have no idea. What would someone want us to find?
Well, I suppose we're supposed to walk the trail to find it.
I guess we'll know when we see it.
We just have more questions than answers right now. The only logical step is to walk this nature trail. Maybe we'll find whatever it is we're supposed to see. Look at these pretty flowers.
Oh. You using that for a walking stick?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sell it.
You're gonna sell it? You got a stick for sale? Is that your fishing pole?
Spear fishing.
Ooh.
Now let's see if I can make it back.
I believe in you.
You think this is a raft?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Some oars. Do it. That thing's cool. You could lay a picnic blanket on that and get a
A
nice
picnic spot, huh?
Yes.
Maybe a turtle will join you.
I'm hoping you will join me.
All right, we've reached outpost number 5.
We have. I didn't even notice. I was so starstruck by the
This one is titled A College on the Prairie. And you're looking at the original Bethel College. Here's a picture of the college as it appeared in 1889. Look at that.
Wow.
Just an empty castle. A castle devoted to learning.
I think we better look for a clue.
The clues are getting harder.
There has to be one here, right? Aha!
Oh,
Found
it's
it.
getting more clever. What's to say this time? The letter A. Huh. We must continue.
Find A. Find A. Do you think it's 2 words? You didn't say it
Yeah.
like 1 word, it's 2?
Yeah, I'm guessing we're supposed to find an object.
Okay, find A. Okay.
All right, according to the map, we're supposed to move west. This way.
That way?
Yes, we have to traverse the campus. Over to something in this direction, we know not what. Look, I see the next one.
Oh, good.
It's here at a place called the Kauffman Museum.
Feels like we've been walking forever. Of land and people.
We have our next entryway. Museums tell stories. Stories that remember the past. Stories that share the meaning of things. Stories that inspire all ages. The Kauffman Museum at Bethel College brings people together to be the storyteller for the community. All right, we are at site number 6. And we are following the map, but we have to find the next clue.
Okay. Well, I was looking for the clue and I didn't see it over here.
Neither have I.
They're
Whoever's-
getting harder and harder to find.
Yes, whoever's leading us along is getting more and more crafty.
Stop.
What? Is it the same? It is. It is. It's the same person. And it's a letter B this time.
Find Ab?
Jot it down.
Oh boy.
Find AB. Find AB. Could that be someone's initials?
AB.
AB. Do we know anyone named AB?
It could be Abby. Find Abby, A-B-B-Y.
Andrew Brown. Do you know anybody with the initials AB? I got nothing. Okay. It just is getting more frustrating.
Yeah.
Don't know what this means.
Well, it means we gotta keep going.
Yes, yes.
So put on a happy face.
Well, at least we have been introduced to the Kauffman Museum here, and I would like to come back here sometime.
Me too.
It's a forest. The map is leading us in this direction. Wow, look at that barn.
Sorry, I wanted to make that corner kind of dramatic.
Dramatic corner.
Dramatic corner.
Hey, check it out.
Oh.
Up ahead. For a while, I was thinking this was a wild goose chase. Storyboard number 7. And you see buffalo prints. Cowboys chasing after them. This one's called Trails Across the Prairie. And it tells a story of the Chisolm Trail, the first network of cattle trails between Kansas and Texas. North Newton is strategically located at a historic crossroads in south-central Kansas. Paths left by bison and trails used by American Indian hunters gave way to routes followed by explorers, traders, military units, cowboys, and settlers. That's what all these hoof prints signify. The Chisolm Trail of Western history came directly down this route. Standing on a piece of history here.
Wow.
You know, I hate to admit this, but I'm starting to enjoy this day.
What's not to enjoy? It is sunny and the birds are singing.
I know, but we have a maniac that's messing with us.
I almost forgot all about the maniac.
I did too, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wait, I heard someone. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
They're right around the corner, come on. Somebody's watching us.
Sounds like they were in the bushes.
Somebody was back here watching us and spying on us. Went this way, come on. Just missed him. Someone was just here. Oh, and look at what we have here. Another one.
An O? I guess we're not far behind them, huh? I guess
They were right here.
we might be able to catch them before they leave the next clue.
The whole way, this entire day, this person has been following us by the person leaving these little notes. They're not gonna get away with it.
Let's go. There's no time to slow down.
We're getting very close to catching this guy.
We've traveled quite some way.
I know what you mean. We found outpost number 8.
Here's the finale.
It's another story panel. Rediscovering the Prairie. It's a story of how the old Western trails became highways. Superhighways. And how the Prairie has changed to accommodate towns and people and cars. It's still the Prairie, it's just different now. With new people and new towns and new machines. A combination of the past and the future. And it's a promise from the town of North Newton. In renewing the Prairie, they are going to be sure to take care of it.
Aww.
Well, here we are at plot 8.
I don't see any clues and I don't see any tough guys. I don't know.
We thought the person that was leading us along would be here waiting for us. Maybe that was naive. This could have been a wild duck hunt the whole time. We just don't know. Oh, I think we got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh
It's all
yeah.
crumpled up. It's an X. That's what we were supposed to find, the X. The original note at the sky sculpture said to find the X. Here it is.
And here are the clues all together.
All right, maybe we're getting somewhere now.
Find a box!
Find a box. So it did all add up. That was the X at the end. We were supposed to collect all of these letters in numerical order so that they would form a sentence.
Find a box. Looking.
Come on, we gotta find a box. And watch out, it could have dynamite in it. Behind that brush. Dig. Come on.
I found it.
Oh, it has elves on it. Hold on, there's a note. Tom and Julianna, well done. You have reached the reward. I did not want to scare you. I must teach you. Mr. M. There's a picture of him. He's a fancy little man with a top hat and some sort of frilly collar.
Oh my. Hopefully it doesn't explode.
He said it's a reward. Hold on, let me see this.
It's a reward.
Everybody needs a little mojo. Mojos Coffee Bar. It's a coupon for free coffee and treats at Mojos Coffee.
Aww.
That's what he meant when he said, you will pay the price. If we didn't get this coupon, we'd have to pay full price. He said that we would pay a sweet price. He was talking about the sweets in the bakery items at Mojo's Cafe. Mr. M.
Mr. Mojo?
Do you think it's the guy that owns Mojo's Coffee Bar?
Could be.
Mr. Mojo. He said he was going to teach us a powerful lesson, and he did. We learned about the Plains history, and the town of North Newton, and Bethel College, and the museum, and the archaeology along the Sand Creek. We learned so much in one day. It was all thanks to that little man. We don't know anything about Mr. Mojo. I guess he's a little man with a top hat. That's all that we can decipher from that picture of him, but he also taught us about working together. He taught us how to solve mysteries and put puzzles together. We wouldn't have learned all this stuff if it wasn't for this little Mr. M person. Now he's treating us to coffee and sweet rolls. What a day. We almost caught up with him, though. We almost got him. Anyway, if you're watching this, Mr. Mojo, thanks for everything. Now come on, let's go get that coffee and dessert. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.